Today I want to start a new project. I want to swatch all of my art supplies, and it's going to take a while, a couple videos to get through everything. I want to make a collection of everything that I have and put it in a sketchbook or a scrapbook or something so I can flip through what I have and figure out which materials I want to use when it comes to starting a project and building a color palette. So let's do that. Let's do it together if you want. If you're watching this, grab some supplies and either start a new sketchbook if you want to put it all in one place, or if you're going to do like a scrapbook, that would be cool too. So yeah, I don't know how to begin this. This is something I've been thinking about for a really long time, and I just decided, you know what, just start slowly. One thing at a time, maybe like something small. I just got this new set of watercolors. I think they're like granulating watercolors, and there's only like 6 of them in there. So I'm going to start small and then go on to some of the bigger things that I have. So that's my plan of attack. Feel free to steal that if you would like to. Yeah, and if any of you are watching this and are on social media, like Instagram or TikTok or something, you want to tag me in your swatches so I can see how you've done your swatches, that would be really cool. Otherwise, let's get going. I always begin a project by straightening up. I don't know why, but I just feel better when everything's like tidier, at least at the beginning of a project. If I'm in the middle of something, then I don't tidy every day, but when I'm starting something new, I definitely like to take a few minutes and get things cleared out. You know, get fresh water, that kind of thing. I was looking through my old sketchbooks and found these 2 Arteza sketchbooks that I got from Amazon, I think a million years ago, or Arteza, I'm not sure. I usually try to buy from the website instead of Amazon, but I've had these for at least, I would say 2 years, so I really don't remember. It says that they are watercolor paper, 110 pound or 230 gram. They're dual-sided, which I think is interesting. Cold pressed. It has 68 pages. Interesting 8¼ by 8¼ square shape. You can tell that this is a very smooth texture. Next pages are textured here, and then smooth, and then textured. So it's like every other page is got a different texture. Instead of doing it and putting it in a scrapbook, I think this would be perfect because it's got a variety. It can take water. There's quite a few pages. Good sturdy binding and everything, should keep for a really long time. I don't know if we'll need both of these for all my supplies. I don't have that many supplies. I thought it would be nice to swatch and then maybe do a piece of art in the other one. We got options. That's all I'm saying. Take the packaging off of this one. Some information here about some of their products. I believe Arteza is mostly like beginner products. I have some of their acrylics, their watercolor, and their gouache. Bought the colored pencils for my nieces. I have tried this watercolor paper. Not a huge fan. Let's move on to my new purchase. I have been eyeballing Daniel Smith watercolors for a really long time. A lot of the professional watercolorists use these, but I am such a beginner at watercolor that I didn't want to spend a bunch of money on a set. So I kind of bought some cheaper supplies, some Arteza. I think it's an Arteza set. Let me see if I can find it. I'm not even sure. I think this is an Arteza set, but I don't even have the plastic cover on there anymore. That's how old this is. But this was my first watercolor set. It's very vibrant. I didn't fall in love with it. I don't think it was the best texture. It could just be me. I don't really think you have to have expensive products to make good art. People make beautiful art with nothing more than a pencil and a pen. So I don't really think it's about the expensive products, but if you love art, you also love experimenting with product. The next kind of watercolor that I purchased were the tube watercolor, and same brand, the Arteza brand. And these are great, and I'm having fun learning with these right now. This was about $40 for these Daniel Smith. These are the Primatek watercolors, and from what I understand, they're Granulating Watercolors. But as you can see, there's no yellow, so I don't know if they're meant to be mixed with other colors or if we're just supposed to keep them in their own set. But they're very, very moody colors, and I really like that. I was surprised to see how small the tubes actually are. Oh, nice. Got a little sticker in there. They're so tiny for $40, $45. So I don't think you need much, but if I ever do want to upgrade to the larger sets and get a collection for myself, it's going to be pretty hefty price tag. It has the names: the Rhodonite Genuine, Mayan Blue Genuine, Jadeite Genuine, Hematite, Amethyst Genuine, and Pimentite. It says, sourced by our own geologists, these exclusive unique pigments have amazing and interesting granulating properties and textures, unlike any other paints on the market. So I'm excited to explore with those. So these are just so tiny. I just can't even get over it. This says made in the United States in Seattle. This is just some white gouache that I keep in there. I think I'll just start at the beginning. Keep it simple. Daniel Smith. And I add a little bit more color. And then do a little bit less over here. This one's not busting out, which is good. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to try to start pretty opaquely. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful color. That is just stunning. Wow. Wow, this one is just gorgeous. That is basically black. It looks brown on the package. Maybe I just have to mix it up really good. Let's drop in some of these darks. That is a beautiful color. Let me hit it with the dryer and we'll do it again. The reason why I wanted to swatch them again is because I felt like when I first swatched them, I didn't mix them enough in the palette. So I wanted to mix them really good to see if there was any difference in the way that they granulated. Yeah, that is some interesting watercolor. This pink almost looks like a neon color. It is so bright. What I'd like to do next is try to do a piece of work. Just something spontaneous, nothing with a lot of planning. I have this cute little planner that I got last year, and the design on it is adorable. So I think I just want to take some inspiration from this and do a little doodle on here with our colors. They actually have a lot of the same colors, and we can do like one big butterfly and see. I say we do a couple. Do a little worm in the middle. All right, let's do one of these leaves, shape of a spade maybe as the main shape, and then kind of following the outline of that. Let's see, they've got another moth type of insect here. It's kind of got 3 parts to the body, and then the wings kind of go back. Okay, got a big long leaf here. Almost looks like a feather. It's got some leafy patterns back there. I don't know how. I'm just drawing. I'll just add some of this purple then. And let that dry while we're finishing our sketch. This notebook is like drinking up this water. Leaves. Who doesn't like a good leaf pattern? I know when I'm stuck and don't really know what to draw or what to design, they're a good comfort item. Now let's just fill in some of the space. That's looking pretty full. Let's do some more exploration. This green. I'm just going around the tips, and then I'm going to do some water. You gotta hurry though with some of these. They dry pretty quickly depending on the paper and how much water was laid down. See, that's already almost dry. I got a song stuck in my head. It's driving me bananas. Can you say TikTok? Which one is this? This is the hematite mixed with the jadeite. This is the brightest color I think I may own. I'll add some of this darker stuff and just play around with it. This is the Primatek. I think I have a tendency to put too much color. So a lot of my more finished work has been a reduction in color and really just focusing on one thing that I want to use color for and then going really neutral with the rest of the image. And it's been turning out a lot better. So this little design just is all over the place. Man, I think this color is probably my favorite so far out of the colors that we've tried. So is that everything? I think that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to mix this green with the blue. This setup is not ideal for filming. So apologize for the wiggly camera. I do like it a little bit more translucent, I think. I am discovering that. I'm not loving this blue color, I don't think. But maybe I've just watered it down too much. Well, that's not what I meant to do. We're just gonna pivot a little bit and go a little bit thicker with it. I screwed up when I painted a flower green instead of the leaves green. I think I'm just tired today, and it shows in my art. And if you ever have days like that, that's okay. Doesn't mean you're a bad artist. Doesn't mean you should give up. Just means you're tired and you need to take a nap. Yeah, this is about as ugly as a spread as I've ever seen. But I'm going to finish it and then I'm going to move on. It's better when it's thin. And by thin, I mean translucent. Okay, let's just stay with the purple for this. Just give it a little more definition. Nothing too crazy. Turn this little blob into something. We're getting close to the finish line with this. It's a good start. We broke in a sketchbook and we've started a very important project. Now I want to add a little sparkle, especially for this old thing. It just did not turn out very beautiful, did it? And this little thing needs a little love. Cute. I think he deserves a little love too. Let's layer these up. Give them a little sparkle. Okay. Oh, this poor little thing. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that as it is and call that a sketchbook page. Nothing too exciting, just a little doodle. Not too shabby. Swatch sesh. We'll talk to you guys in the next one. If you made it to the end, thank you for watching, and I look forward to making more videos. Have a great week. Bye-bye.